Welcome back to the Mozilla Festival. We've been interviewing lots of people over the last 2 days, and actually there's a section on gaming and web browsers, and actually I found somebody who's actually a developer of such things. So I'm going to ask him to introduce himself and then tell us a little bit about what he's up to.
Hi, I'm Alan. I work with Mozilla on a project called Paladin. It's an initiative to bring gaming to the open web and develop a platform for people, everyone, to develop games. And, sorry, go ahead.
So what's the difference between games for the open web and traditional console games, CD-ROMs and such things?
Well, the web provides a unique platform. It's ubiquitous, and that allows us to deploy games to everyone and for game developers to reach a much larger audience.
Okay, so what's making this possible is HTML5. Can you tell us actually what HTML5 is?
Well, HTML5 is a set of standards that browser vendors implement, and it gives us a platform so that we can deploy the same set of code to every browser and to every operating system, and including mobile devices.
And it brings in animation, video, sound, etc. into the HTML spec, I believe.
Absolutely. So right now we're working with WebGL, which is a browser implementation of OpenGL, which lets us get access to video hardware and do really rich graphics.
Okay, can you give us a review of some HTML5 games? What's out there?
Right now, a lot of the game space in HTML5 is focused on the 2D canvas. And so what that means is a lot of platformers and isometric 2D games. There hasn't been a lot yet in 3D gaming using WebGL, but that's definitely coming.
Okay, so traditionally web browser games are all based on Flash, which is proprietary, and so what's the difference between an HTML5 game and a Flash game, which everyone's been playing on the web for the last 10 years?
Well, anyone who's used Flash will know that you have to install a browser plugin. And one of the things that we can do with pure HTML5 is provide a gaming experience without any browser plugins. It's just using the native browser.
So it'll just simply work anywhere?
Absolutely.
Okay, so if people wanted to get involved in designing an HTML5 game, where could they find out more information?
There are lots of resources online. The stuff that I'm involved with is it's called Paladin, and we're developing open standards, and we're also developing a game engine. And the idea there is to lower the bar for people who want to get involved in developing games for the web.
Give us a website.
Our website is wiki.mozilla.org/paladin.
Okay, and would you recommend people go there and just start writing a game, or is it still more complex than that?
We're still working really hard to get our engine into an alpha version, and once that happens, it'll be ready for people to play with and start making things, and we'll build on it from there with feedback from the community and with community involvement.
Are there any other resources out there on the web, any other sites, etc., where people could get involved in this sort of thing?
So there are a lot of different communities. Google is your best friend here. Everyone's getting started with this, and the community is really nascent, and we're building things as we go.
And what is the best game on the web at the moment?
I couldn't tell you. There are new games all the time. The best thing to do is to go out and try a lot of them, because there's a lot of stuff out there.
Okay. Right, thank you very much.